Hello, Vintage Spider. Hello. Yeah, it's just you right now. I didn't put out a thing I was going to be doing anything tonight. So I'm trying to get things set up here. That's not it. How are you doing today? Okay. Sugar Booger, hello. I'm doing okay. How are y'all doing, Sugar? Then the same thing here. Doing okay. Just trying to get things set up. Been messing with the grandkids. Now I've got 2 of them. Oh goodness. We're good. My office closed down for the week, so we're working from home. Awesome. Yeah, we're all okay. You have a curfew in New Jersey, eh? 8 o'clock. White picket fence, hello. So Jersey has an 8 o'clock curfew. Oh, isn't that interesting? Martial law's starting to come down. Finish, I was curious if more places would set a curfew. Sugar Booger, you guys got a curfew? I read or heard that New York is calling out the National Guard. I'm like, ooh, they're going to start imposing martial law? Todd B, hello. So, Sugar Burger, do you guys have a curfew? No, but I thought I saw a video of Arnold announcing a curfew in Cali, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Is he still governor? I know that the mayor of Albuquerque, SJ, hello. Deonda, hello. Where have you been, Deonda? I've been putting updates. He had some really cute horses or donkeys or something cute in the video, so I was struggling to pay attention. I know that Albuquerque, the mayor of Albuquerque, New Mexico, has put a immediate stop to sales, trade, and pawn of all firearms. That was his contribution to the coronavirus outbreak. No more eating in restaurants, only takeout, pickup. Yeah, that's the way it is here. They have Carrot Top, hello. Here in my town, they have closed down all theaters, gyms, kids play areas. Todd B, guns and ammo flying off the shelves. Not in Albuquerque, not. It is an immediate stop. The mayor just announced that a couple hours ago, as a matter of fact, maybe 4 hours by now. Yeah, I got a phone call on that one. White Finn's talking to a friend in the Bronx and asked her about the curfews. We are in Messenger, so might be a bit. So New York has so the Bronx has a curfew. There's several things. There's several more things that are closed here in my town, and but I don't know what they are. Don't know yet. I just asked. Okay. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I either heard or read where New York is calling out the National Guard. I have my gun ready just in case. Dollar General setting aside first hour each day for elderly shopping only. Awesome. We were able to go to Dollar General. We were able to get laundry detergent, fabric sheets, and we were able to get a gallon of milk. So the kids can have their cereal. SJ, National Guard for what? In New York, New Mexico's already called out their National Guard. People are acting like idiots. Gail Cook, hello. Any hoarders should be shot on sight. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and they just now canceled schools through April 3rd. Really? Okay. Yeah, ours is closed for 3 weeks for now. Oh my god, this is getting out of control. Yonda, alright. It's not getting out of control. The thing of it is, we gotta stop the spread. Okay? And people are too stupid to recognize the fact that they may have a fever and a cough, and they're gonna go out and infect people. So the schools and libraries are closed in my area, although staff will report if it's not a school on spring break. SJ, something is just not right with all this. Of course not. I think there's like 24 confirmed cases in our county last I checked. Luckily, there hasn't been none in my county, but I'm too damn close to Columbus. Sarah, hello. I'm a library volunteer. It felt a little bit disappointing, but I understand why it's being done. Yes. Next, everyone will be getting 1,000 monthly payments for 3 months. Huh? Hi Harley, hello. Hey Liz, hope you're safe and well. Yes, I hope you are too. White picket fence. If they get ahead of it and slow down the spread, then the hospitals will not be so loaded. Exactly, they're already loaded to begin with. Gail Cook, by end of week it will be announced. What? What will be announced? My friend whose cat I'm fostering is a substitute teacher, and she will qualify for unemployment. Good. Loaded. Sarah says, Gail, where would that money come from? SJ, I got a question. How many of you know someone with C19? I only know of the celebrities that tested positive. Well, yeah, well, they're not going to sit there and go Joe Schmo on the street, every Joe Schmo on the street. It's only the stars that they're going to make a big deal out of. It seems extreme to think about, but I wish they'd clarify where people who have it have been. I don't know how you'd even go about that, but they're not even telling us what areas of town. Sarah, it might be more crowded in the morning because a lot of seniors will view it as a big social hour. Gail, $1,000 payments. To who? I never heard anything like that. Carrot Top, they have shut down restaurants and bars for 8 weeks here. Drive through and takeout only or delivery. Yeah, they did that here yesterday. Um, yeah, it's you cannot go inside the stores. It has to be drive through only. Had contact from work, says Carrot Top. Sarah, I live in a city of 400,000 and there are no known cases here. There are several in a city 50 miles away and they had been on an Egyptian cruise. Sugar Booger, like, could they say X amount of cases northwest, etc.? It's killing me not knowing. SJ said, I heard of $1,000 payments. For who? Everyone in the nation? Illinois has made that rule as well. That $1,000 payment has been proposed, and that's as far as it has gotten. My grandma was really sick, so I've been taking my grandfather meals, so he's not scrounging to eat, and I feel conflicted even being around him. It's one of those things. Okay, hello. Hi Liz, I heard Mitt Romney proposed that giving people $1,000 where he would get that money is in his head. It's gotta pass first. They can't just arbitrarily do it. It has to pass. And the way they're acting, hold on a second. Lay down. You're supposed to be going to sleep, not playing. Tell her to change the channel. Tell Nina, change the channel. She's out like a light. I was not expecting. Thanks for doing that, or up his butt. Sugar Sarah, thank you, love. I can't imagine telling him I can't come visit, but at the same time, if he got sick, grandmother has cancer, not COVID related, I could never forgive myself. I wonder how much of that hoarded toilet paper and bottled water will later be bartered for things like childcare. Does he live independently? Now I know our store today, our Walmart, I know Walmart had supplies. They were, and even during the day, they were trying like hell to stock, and it won't stay on the shelves. But there was a lady, and this is not a joke. Ivan, he works at Walmart, who got 18 gallons of milk. It wasn't even on the shelf. They were yelling through the doors because there was the stacks, the pallets of milk were sitting there. They just couldn't get to it yet. And they were opening up doors yelling, load the milk, load the milk. 18 gallons of milk. He does. He's in great health, but he doesn't want to leave her at all. But he's also not worried about all of it in general. And I don't get out much at all anyway. I don't get cutting off elderly in homes, no visitors. The workers go in every day. What the hell? You couldn't keep me from mine. The reason being is that when the workers actually go into work, they take their temperature right away. You know, people can be carriers and not even know it. I wouldn't want everybody traipsing through the place where my loved one was staying. But I just feel so conflicted. Don't, Sugar. I stopped at my neighborhood grocery store this afternoon and they were out of cow's milk, hamburger, and toilet paper. They did have plant milk, other meat, and paper towels. It's possible that this person may have needed that milk. 18 gallons of milk. Maria Rita. Hi, how's it going? Hello. It's going good. How are you doing? it just breaks my heart that people are acting psycho and taking away from someone who really needs it. Yeah, that's why I said put a limit on it. Now, I went on Walmart's corporate site. It was supposed to start the 15th. They were to limit the sales of items so that everybody has a chance. Okay? Many nurses also changed their clothes before and after work. Exactly. Even their shoes. They might be buying for a large group or multiple households. Still, still, those other households need to go to the store. My grandma is in a home. They are delivering meals to their room 3 times a day. Their nursing homes really treat patients like crap. Sadly, many of them do. I know the nursing home that I was working in, we didn't treat our patients like crap. Or a restaurant, we used to go to a grocery store to buy things when they ran out. Well, all the restaurants around here are closed. So Snickerdoodle, hello. I only shop every 2 weeks or so. Anyway, there is no need to buy pack upon pack of toilet paper. That's just it. You could agree with me or not, but I have had loved ones in the nursing home. I don't want 50 million strangers traipsing through when there's something. You guys, coronavirus may not hurt somebody who is healthy. It will kill an elderly person with immune problems or underlying health problems. It would kill somebody like me with underlying health problems. I don't want that shit anywhere near my loved ones. Not even a chance of it. You gotta understand we're trying to stop the spread. And that's the problem. But hoarding is not going to solve the problem. There's people like me who do weekly shopping. I don't have my weekly shopping. I'm running low. I can't get my weekly shopping because people are taking 18 gallons of milk. My wife is in rehab to get physical therapy and IV antibiotics for the next 20-some days. They now make them stay in their rooms for therapy, and her rooms are brought in. No dining room allowed. Exactly. So I'm sorry, Les. It's so messed up. It is. Start eating leaves and tree bark. Very tasty. Restaurants in Pennsylvania are closed. Same as Hershey Park. Yeah, all the parks are closed, and Ski Rink and all others. In all stores, but grocery stores and Walmart are still open. Yeah, Walmart here is still open. We've been able to get some things we need, and I know we'll be okay, but I had to tell my booger to be on the lookout for milk because what we have left isn't going to last, but we'd be okay without it. No need to buy every gallon you see if you see it. Right. There's a local nursery that grows hydroponic lettuce and sells it with the roots in plastic clamshells. I bought one today. However, haven't eaten any of it yet, but it will grow back. Jeffrey says, Liz, you need to invest in some coronavirus t-shirts and hats. Cheesy cow. Why you need so much toilet paper? Exactly. I know people who are literally out of toilet paper. Literally out of it. You're still going to be able to get the stuff, you guys. Different areas have different problems. Like I said, now We were able to go Dollar General. We were able to get laundry detergent and fabric sheets, and we were able to get a gallon of milk. That's for the kids. Even Zay said, "I want cereal tomorrow for breakfast." I was like, "Okay, baby," because we were able to get a gallon of milk. So ended up not being able to sell it and ended up having to donate. Yep. He shouldn't have price gouged. But this is what happens because you guys are tripping out. You can be like China. You're not allowed out of your houses. One person per house. One person was allowed out every 3 days to go to the market to shop for 3 days worth of stuff and go back. How would you like that? You know, people are complaining. Y'all are idiots. Not you guys. I'm just saying those that are complaining. Really? I don't know about you guys. Anyone? I know I have a low immune system. I know I have underlying health issues. I know what'll happen if I get it. I won't be able to fight it. No matter how much. How much I think I'm strong. How much I will it. I won't be able to fight it. I don't want anybody else who's been anywhere near it. There are people that can carry it. You forget. There are those that are carriers. I mean, Americans are a bunch of whiners. Really are. Anyone is stuck at home for 3 weeks. Anyone is stuck at home for 3 weeks, believe. Yeah. The only way I'm going out is my doctor's appointment, and I go straight there and back. Now, this hoarding and bullshit, that's what it is. It's hoarding bullshit, selfishness. I am really pissed off at these families because there's a shortage on toilet paper who have bought out all the baby wipes. What about the babies? And then I remember somebody making a comment yesterday, well, haven't people learned to use washcloth and soap and water to wipe their kids with? What a selfish thing to say. I just thought, I was thinking about it later. How selfish was that? Not everybody has laundry detergent, folks. Even that's a rare thing to find. There are towns where people are like the city bus system. There are towns where the people are working constantly. Once the night's over with, they sit there, bring in their buses, they clean the buses. Then they have teams that go in there and sanitize. They're working on them things 24 hours a day. Crystal Smith, hello. It's only going to get worse as truck drivers are getting tired of border waits and are putting themselves in quarantine, and some companies have even stopped the trucks. Who's stopping at the borders? The dollar store has set aside the first hour for seniors. Yeah, I ought to go. Right, and if they have to go to the laundromat for their laundry, how fucked up? Exactly. This is great. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they did that. I think there should be a limit on what you could purchase. Now, when I went on the corporate website of Walmart, the 15th was supposed to start where they would open up from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and that would be stocking overnight. And they even said, although it is up to the managers, they recommend limiting quantities, and that they want the quantities limited. It's up to the managers to decide what the quantities are. Now, people are running out of food. There's a guy, Joe, he goes shopping weekly. He doesn't have a lot of money, but he buys food every week. When he gets paid, he put an order in Wednesday. He has yet to get any food. You know? They should make it where only so many rolls per purchase, or just something. Exactly. I saw a lady on Twitter crying because she needed diapers for her baby, and it broke my heart. Exactly. These delivery trucks can't get it quick enough. Now, Walmart did say that the areas hardest hit and it's hardest to get to, they are diverting trucks to them first. But everybody's going to get trucks. Our Walmart got 2 trucks in today. You can't keep it in because people are just... And I want to go over to Walmart and smack Dave upside the head and say, Dave, if you don't do this... Now, if I was still the assistant manager of the store, I would. I'd implement it. I really would. I would implement that shit. I wouldn't care what my boss, Arlene, she'd just look at me and I was like, these people need to get fed. And it's the only way it's going to do it. You know, you can still do your weekly shopping. Is anyone here Mormon? They advocate 6 months of food storage, but they also advocate buying things your family will eat and rotating their stock. The Mormon Church also canceled services worldwide, especially interesting because this was going to be their 250th anniversary celebration. Anything that is required over 100 people are supposed to be canceled. Churches are closed. You know? You cannot stop the spread by keep going out and entering mass population. You cannot. They made that announcement last week. I don't blame them. They're trying to stop the spread. We could be like China and be ordered in our homes. Literally stuck inside the houses. And one person is allowed to leave a house. Doesn't matter if there's 16 families in there. One person per house leaves once every 3 days. And that's in rotation. We could be like that. And that's why we're doing this now. Exactly. We need to stop this. We don't want it to take over our country. How many people do you want lost in this? Although it is survivable, you will survive it. Don't get me wrong, you will survive it. But we got to think of those that can't survive this, which is those with compromised immune systems, those who are elderly, and especially if they have a compromised immune system. Most elderly do. Jean Grey, hello. Been a long time. I feel sorry for people. I buy toilet paper for 6 months at a time when it's on sale. I have 5 months left. Bay Area is in the house for next 3 weeks. Shelter in place, says Vintage Gal. My brother is sad. He is in the restaurant business. He will not get paid. Now, I don't know about you, Anna, but around here, everybody that works in the restaurant business, they were told to go to unemployment, or you can even sign up online, and they would expedite their unemployment benefits. There have been a lot of jokes about COVID babies born 9 months from now, and likewise a lot of COVID, divorces from people being stuck in a house together. Yeah. Zombie camo, hello. Walmart changed their hours to only day shift, and you can only enter the hospital through the ER, only in Clarksville, Arkansas. Nobody panicked until they shut down the schools. I'm in the mountains. I felt proud today at my work. Closed down the office, but we're a small company of only 6. Meanwhile, my husband's work is business as usual, inspecting apartments and large buildings and stuff. As Zombie said, Arkansas, so it's not affecting my family, product wise, but all I did was buy normal food and a few meds for symptoms if we get sick. I'm off grid, so I make my own soaps. Awesome. My son had an MRI today, wouldn't let him in until they took temperature. Exactly. Thanks, Les. We'll tell him. Yeah, tell him that. I have a home-based business, and that's slacked off a bit in recent days. I sell books and related things through Amazon. Zombie camo. My small community is bartering and will survive taking care of each other. I refilled my prescriptions last week, but they were due anyway, and I only got a month. Some of my couple of my meds I have to have the doctor rewrite the script because she was on vacation, and so the substituting doctor only did it for a month, but usually mine are 3 months at a time. Although there is a few I need to fill because it's that time. But you guys, as far as prescriptions are concerned, I talked with my pharmacist, and they are expecting no interruption. They said their thing was you can only get so many meds at a time anyway, and that you can't stock up a year's worth of meds. That there's not one doctor that's going to do that, and if it's a Schedule C, you can't get them for more than a month anyway. So they're not expecting any interruption, and you can always go to either the walk-up window or the drive-through. The dentist called today are closing for 2 weeks. I can understand that one. A lot of people are requesting 90 days and are paying cash. Right, that's a great point. Yeah, most you can get, I know of, is 90 days, but the pharmacies are not expecting anything different. They're really not. So we're business as usual. So tired of the customers have been so nice thanking us. A lot of dentists have scaled back to emergencies or scheduled procedures only. Nothing routine right now. Exactly. Exactly. Now I have to go to the doctor. It's actually my podiatrist tomorrow. I need my shit done bad. My veterinarian's office said they will come out to the parking lot to get the animals. See, there's always ways around things. Always. Just like if you don't feel like going into Walmart or Kroger or Giant Eagle or whatever grocery store you have. Most places have enacted, pickup and delivery. I said, well, hell, we don't really need it delivered. We'll just go pick it up. Thing of it is, there's nothing to pick up because people go inside the store and just buy 25,000 of everything. And that's ridiculous. They're not going to stop. The distribution centers are working. It's worse than Christmas. They are trucking them trucks out, you guys. And that's just Walmart. That's not other grocery stores. Their truck drivers are getting a hell of a job, because they are literally working on getting that stuff out. But you can't tell it because people go in and buy 30 million of one thing. I can't even get a couple jars of spaghetti sauce. Really? Online grocery is back open at Walmart and Bam. They never closed ours. They just don't have nothing in. Last week I was at the gas station and the cashier said she got comments for buying a case of toilet paper. She replied that she just got paid and has husband and kids and needed it. If they buy once a month, I just want my normal grocery order. That's all I want. No spaghetti sauce. That's just not right. Are people bathing in it or what? I'm telling you. Nina saw firsthand today. She went into the stores and she saw firsthand. There's nothing there on the whole entire aisle. There's nothing on the shelves. You can't even get taco seasoning packets, people. Vicky Daniel, hello. As long as it's been from the USA, nothing coming in from other countries. Help. There's a meme with a picture of several people wrapped in toilet paper and it says how people are protecting themselves from COVID. Jeez. Right, why can't everyone just order as they normally would? There wouldn't be a problem. Exactly. We have spaghetti sauce, but no super ramen. Yeah, we don't have super ramen either. There's nothing on the shelves. Unless you want Pez. I get even ordering a little more than normal. In preparation for staying home. But all the panic buying has got to stop. Exactly. I already had several jars of spaghetti sauce and also a few cans of crushed tomatoes. Pez is good. Robin Summers, hello. Hi, Les. I have plenty of spaghetti sauce, so I can't get any noodles. Yeah, you can't get noodles either. See, that's part of my normal. I have one jar of spaghetti sauce, but I usually buy two. Two or three, just depending on how many people are going to be here. Yeah. It's like, now I just so happen to have plenty of noodles, spaghetti noodles, but I'm going to be running out of that. Truck drivers are making deliveries. They will restock if people quit hoarding. Yeah. Hubs bought a loaf of bread from Dollar General the other day, and it mysteriously did not make it home. I don't know if he missed picking up the bag or flew out of his truck or something. Yeah, you can't get a loaf of bread for nothing. The worst is macaroni, cheese, rice, and Chef Boyardee. Yeah, you can't get none of that here. All of our shelves are completely empty. Chips, everything. It's empty. Probably didn't pick up the bag. I've done that. But in this climate, I can't help but wonder. Yeah, people are getting ridiculous. Oh my God, you can tell I'm tired. But as far as what they're doing in my town, like I said, they closed down all the movie theaters as of today. The gyms, all the kids' play areas, that kind of stuff. Now there's kid play areas in the mall where they have the trampolines and stuff like that. That's all closed, but the mall is not closing their doors. Like, is anybody even shopping there? When canned green beans, got plenty. We don't. There was none. My son went to grocery store at 6 a.m. Saturday, and they had restocked. It was probably gone by 9 a.m. That's why I said we need to get there at 6 o'clock. My ass is gone at 6 o'clock. I'm sure that's what happened, but he acted like it was some sorcery or something. I was at my nearby mall over the weekend. There were a lot of people there. See, people are too, hey, we got this thing going around, and they're not thinking we are so close to Columbus. It's not gonna take, but I look for our first confirmed case here within a week. Alabama must hate veggies. Yeah, my grandkids need vegetables and fruit. I can't feed it to them. I'm down to 1, maybe 2 cans of corn. I think 1 can of peas, no green beans. I have like 2 bags of frozen corn. I think not even that, I don't think. And that's it. I can't get my normal order. Robin says, I read Dollar General is only letting in elderly the first hour they are open. Yep. I love how you say hi. It's like, oh, hi. AHIA. I remember when a local independent grocer closed and they marked stuff down. There was a big bin full of cans of sardines. Sarah says, or disabled. I'll say I'm disabled. I had to go in there. But there was no bread or nothing. My county is Jefferson. We have the most cases in the state of Alabama. I was telling my daughter how you say hi because we were there a few days last week. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's just like that. They used to sell shirts that said Nerka High instead of NEWARK, it's NERK, because that's just how we said it. AHIA, Nerka High. Oh, I thought my grandson was up walking around. Trying to get him to sleep is a different ball game. It's easy with Nina. When she goes out, you just put her in front of the TV, she's out in 5 minutes. And then she can't hear me talk the rest of the night. She can't even hear me talk normal. Well, anyway, yeah. People are stupid. My Walmart must have, 10,000 people. I'm toast as well. I'm toast, oh well. I know it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But there should be a limit. And if I was the mayor of this town, I'd be like, you're going to put a limit on what you sell. We've got a lot of people to think of. Zombie camo, all the food banks are open, and the small public school sent all students home with a food bag to help. Aww. Aww. Isn't that sweet? They didn't do that here. They didn't do that here. But, oh crap. I don't even know if I want to go to this appointment tomorrow. I'm worried about school being out because my daughter graduates this year. Don't know how it all will go. Same here, my granddaughter graduates. The 19-year-old, she lives with me. Well, she's with her mom right now. I said, don't come back. I don't know how that's going to play out. My friend said that they gave all the teachers and subs info about UE and other sources of assistance. Robin, they'll work it out. Yeah, somehow it'll work out. She may not have the party she wants, but she's gonna have a little something. I'm in South Dakota, says Gene. It's not that bad here. We're out of some stuff. I know, but prom and all, she's bummed. Same with my granddaughter, the prom. My nephew is supposed to graduate in June. Says Snicker. Sarah said, I told her about food pantry that's open 3 times a week near our neighborhood, and she may go there tomorrow to stretch her paycheck. They may do it this summer. Oh man, I hate that, guys. Do you think they'll just push school days into summer? Mine are still little, so I can't imagine having your last year semester in that way. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, and they said the same thing. School doesn't know what they're going to do. My son graduates college, Mother's Day weekend, beginning of May. Who knows? I know we're all from different places and they'll handle it differently, but just curious. Yeah, but we're all in the same. We may be from different places, but we're all in the same boat. You know, I'm hearing conflicting things about whether they'll make up days. Maybe it depends on whether they can put classes online. Man, I hope they get it sorted out. Yeah, they have education packets in case of like the winter days or whatever, um, to help out and things like that. And but they didn't have no days off. Well, they had one, and why I don't know. The roads were clear by 9. However, with the libraries closed, it will be harder for some kids and college students to do that. Yeah, it's, who knows. We don't know how that's going to work out. This is something that they have not had to deal with since my mom was young. When they had the polio outbreak, you know. And we did have a family member, a cousin to my mother, who would be my second cousin. He contracted polio during that time. I didn't think about libraries. Yeah, those have been closed. Those have been closed. Here, anyway. Alabama is all online classes for high school and middle school. Really? Online here too in Illinois. Spanish flu era. Yeah. Dag. I wouldn't want my I'm sorry, I wouldn't want my middle school or high school student staying at home going to high school. No, you're going to get your ass to school. Go learn how to socialize. I ain't dealing with you. Anna, hello. Hi, Leslie fam. They can do it through PlayStation and Xbox also. Oh, yeah. Let's let them do that. If I did that with Ian, oh my god, I'd be like, dude, you do realize, that's not, Duke Nukem is not schoolwork, right? He doesn't have the best language on there, Being homeschooled tutor, we have made a bit easier. Yeah, it's, who knows, you guys. But there is a bright side. There is a bright side. Hey, Sugar, hello. There is a bright side. Instead of 200 million people like China, there's only, China has more than that. I forget how many people are in China. But United States only has 300 million people. And we're scattered. Some places not, but, we are scattered. Our schools are closed for the next 2 weeks at least. Ours is for 3. Yet China has over a billion. The United States has like 300 million. maybe it'll go away quicker. This is what I'm thinking. My dad and I went to my aunt's funeral today. Getting Southern people not to hug each other is impossible. Yeah, that's true. X on drugs. Hello. Hi, chat. How's it going? It's okay. Estimated 1.4 billion. That is 1/7 of the world's, well, one 6.5 of the world's population right there. So, you know, and Anna's cussing up a storm. Hi, shit at and Exxon. I don't know who shit at is, but sugar. I hate spell check. Sorry. Ah, sugar. Ah, honey, honey. Connie, hello. I read that this could be something that sticks around, might become a common disease. I hope and pray not. Well, look at it this way. Beijing, China is up and running. Okay? And what they're saying is, this is what they're saying. After being exposed to all of this and it being around, they have now developed an immune to it. That could be the same thing here. That could be the very same thing here. So who knows? But Beijing is what, capital? Well, I hope Beijing's capital of China, or else I really am an idiot. They're up and running. So, you know, they're taking the buses, trolleys, whatever. Ooh, I'm cold. Alabama schools closed till April 13th. Yeah, well, I think all the schools, colleges and everything, they should have been closed down already. I think tomorrow's the last day that they can be open, and then they'll have to close it down. I know here in Ohio, everything, colleges, everything, private schools, public schools, tutoring, all that is all closed. I heard 2 people in Japan both got it again 2 weeks after they recovered. See, I'm wondering if that's true. Because once you're exposed to something, you develop an immunity to it. So, I don't know. I don't know. And that's just a fact. You get something and you get through it, you've already been exposed. So, you develop an immunity to it. They have now closed our bars and restaurants now too in Harris County, Houston, but not in our county that I know of, but I'm sure it will follow suit. Yeah, they've closed. Bars been closed. They closed the gyms, theaters, kid play areas, and don't know the other 2. I've heard that, and it may be due to the virus mutating or them being infected by something similar because their immune system is low. That sounds like a rough day. It does. Some people have wondered why people aren't hoarding booze. The liquor stores are closed around here, that's why. Oh, I feel sorry for the alcoholics. Because I didn't, like, when, back in my high heyday, I didn't, I didn't drink beer. I was always a whiskey, liquor. I was the hard stuff. Because there's not a great day, Sarah. Not my worst either. Do they know what this virus is, or are they guessing? No, they know what it is. But even if they come up with a cure, they have to test it first. That'll take a few months, and it'll take another year, year and a half before it's on the market. Not here, and grocery stores and gas stations sell alcohol here. I said our liquor stores are closed here. That would piss me off because I never drank beer, wine, that kind of shit. I was the liquor. I hit the whiskey and the liquor. I'd have to go to the liquor store to get my shit. Because they'll be with the kids. Not a healthy environment for kids either. Sugar, at least upset stomach is not a symptom of the corona. Nope, it's not. Amy, hello. I thought today was voting day. I think they closed ours. Not until tomorrow, unless they switch it to June also. They were contemplating what to do here. So I recently heard a podcast where some people were talking about vaccine research and manufacture. Excellence says, I'm EMS, though I'm on medical leave. I've helped 3 people this week alone. Just 2 didn't want to bother with hospital, and the 3rd had a stroke in the restaurant. She called me to say thanks, 100% recovery. Good evening, everyone. That's awesome, Exxon. Hello, Kansas. Anyone remember the rotavirus vaccine? It was pulled almost immediately because kids who'd been vaxxed and got this virus had worse disease. Strange but true. I don't remember that. Isn't your primary soon? Who, mine? Way to go, Exxon. Heck yeah. I don't want nobody's vaccine. Oh, for voting? It's supposed to be tomorrow, and they're deciding on what to do. They don't know if they're gonna postpone it or what. It was an oral vaccine given to babies. Was that pink stuff? Had to cancel our Vegas trip. Was supposed to leave next Monday. I wouldn't travel for nothing on a plane. I wouldn't travel for shit now. Nope. Oh, you guys, just so you know, here in Kentucky, they have postponed election voting. I think that's what they're going to end up doing. Me neither, Les. In case you're wondering, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson are no longer infected. They feel fine, and they left. They left wherever they were at. Vegas closed up for the most part. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I got a vaccine with an air gun. Strange. I'm convinced that's what drove me crazy. I don't ever get that flu shot. Yes, Kasich changed yours to June. That pink stuff was the oral polio. Okay, which isn't used in the U.S. anymore. I remember getting that pink stuff. They just said an hour ago that a high primary is closed. That's what I thought. I thought it was supposed to be tomorrow, but they even postponed the Kentucky Derby till September. It's a live virus and can transmit polio to people with AIDS and other severely weakened immune systems. They now use an injection with a killed virus vaccine. Yeah, I remember taking that pink stuff. It was the only vaccine I liked because it wasn't a shot. When I was in elementary school in the early 70s, there was an epidemic and they were offering shots at school. Les, I've never heard of that pink stuff. Yeah, that's why I call it pink stuff. Malaria still comes in pink pill, huge pill. I don't recall no. This was like a pink liquid. It reminded me of Pepto-Bismol. Most of my class well there, but I didn't. Probably already had the shot or disease. They lined the kids up and used that air gun. Yeah, I never got that. They still use the air gun in the military. Sugar says I'm a gold star. You go, big guy. They should just cancel the election in November and President Trump gets 4 more years. Really? Larry and nasty side effects too. Somehow I'll vote. I'll early vote. I don't care. I want my right to vote. The OPV I remember came in a little squeezable ampule. I worked at a free clinic. They had it in the freezer. Anna says, me too, Les. I think you ladies are lovely, though. I think you're a lovely lady yourself, Sugar. Yeah, I want my right to vote. Thank you, love. I resemble that remark. I know you do. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. Is it worth going to my podiatrist or not? Anna's like, I'm just waiting to vote. Yeah, I can't wait. I like to vote. It's my own little way of saying F you. I actually think my vote counts. You flirting with Sugar, Les? I always flirt with Sugar. If you need something done, probably best that you go. I just need my nails clipped. They are nasty long. Only if there were someone to vote for this year. My nails are nasty long and nobody will cut them. And the last time I did, I took half my big toenail off. Didn't even know it. Just ripped it. Oh well. That's exactly how I looked at it. Didn't get infected. That's important. Go. Yeah, I know. I don't want to lose my toes. I went to my doctor today and they had masks, gloves, and hand cleaners. Still said up to me to come. Yeah, they had that shit right in the vestibule in my doctor's office when I went. I got about 4 of them for this mask sitting right there. I'm dead serious. I'm not lying. On the way out, I just reached over and grabbed. Tornado, hello. It, excuse me. It made me feel good to take them. I need to slap them on the kids. There is no way I do a voting machine right now. Absentee ballot for sure. I always vote. I'm gonna, as soon as they send me one, I'm gonna do it. Yep. Yeah, I don't want want there with all, we won't go with all their germs and shit. But you know, it's crazy. Ouch. It really is crazy what's going on. But people need to use their heads and stop being stingy, and they need to limit supplies, limit what people can buy. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is. Amy says, I'm glad I'm going to vote, but I'm torn. Both guys would be good. Anna says, I'm not allowed to see my son. Hard, but understand. Yeah. Yeah, she can't go in. Just like Chris, you know, he couldn't go in. I'm writing the LEZLIE'S in for each office in protest. Hell yeah, make me president. I just want to be president for a week. Well, no, 100 days, and then somebody, the vice president, could take over. I'm gonna make Sugar vice president. And for the record, I don't agree with calling off an election. I don't care who is running. That's every American's right. Exactly. It's my right to vote, and I exercise my rights. I vote. So I haven't missed an election since I turned 18. Haven't missed one. So if we ever have a female president, I only hope that she is postmenopausal, because if she's not, she will blow the world up within 30 days. Amy says, I'm anxious to see who's vice president. Just depends. I'm going to make signs down in Adams County, says Anna. See how many go. Hell yeah. Even not know who you are. Exxon's like, me neither. Exxon's, haha, sugar. Ha 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 ha. I'm postmenopausal and I'm a bitch. That's all there is to it. I don't know what's worse. For real. I know one thing, my street here was not that busy today. It really wasn't. Always said Hillary should have won. She'd know how to straighten that place up, you know how we women are. Anna says signs with Les for Prez, Sugar Vice Prez, Moonshine as gifts. They won't know. Exactly. I think being a bitch is better than being moody, or are you moody bitch too? Was not that. Oh my god, what have I got myself into? Being vice president. The team of women. Les for Prez, that's right. I had to go and find my gear in there in the office. It's in the closet. Vice president would be great for me. I've always been a great assistant manager. Well, guess what? After 100 days, you're going to take over, because I'll be done. Campaign slogan, sugar. Everybody deserves M&Ms. I say have a Coke and a smile. Shut the fuck up. How do you feel about school lunches? I think they suck. They need to do a better job. Get some real chefs in there. Stop giving them canned pudding. Don't you know aluminum can cause Alzheimer's? Or tacos. Yes. Them kids want sustenance. They don't get enough. Give them bigger plates. Sugar ran for president in 2012, but she never won. Her campaign slogan was, "If I can look this good on my budget, imagine what I could do with your tax dollars." I get my phone to stop buffering. Be right back. Okay. As a junior high school student, my brother's class had to write a sentence with the phrase school food in it. School food ain't big enough. Portions. What the hell's the lunch where it's gone in 3 days? I mean, 3 bites. And honestly, he wrote school food is like combination of dog vomit and monkey puss. But that was the most old SNL skit. The teacher loved it. It's true. You know. And you know, school lunches. Let's just give them a salad and an apple. They'll be alright. No, they won't. Especially if they go through gym class and all that and everything. And if you're afraid that sometimes that breakfast and lunch is the only meal these kids get, why do you give them dietary portions of diet food? Come on now, give them a ham and cheese sandwich and some chips. With a can of high C. Come on. Hospital called my daughter and daughter-in-law. Got answer hugs. Awesome. Sugar, and just bank if you elect Sugar, I'll be your president and your first lady. If I were president, free pizza Fridays. Hey, they had damn good pizza when I was in school. But the company they bought from, my mom would actually go to the company, because it was downtown, and buy the pizzas for it, but they went out, so we had damn good pizzas. And we had pizza. I remember the lunch when we had pizza. We had pepperoni pizza, peanut butter bread, applesauce, milk, and something else. And that's why today I'll eat pizza and I want peanut butter bread. That rectangle pizza, it was good. We had round ones. Is all of this craziest shit we've ever been through? Hey Clark, hello. No, it's not. You had the Spanish flu. You had the polio outbreak, scarlet fever outbreak. Of course, this was all before I was born, but you know, my grandma had scarlet fever. She almost died. Les, I ended up the commercial with, and I'd be pretty on the money. Amy said, yes, it was pizza and chocolate milk for the entire USA pizza. Yup. Not for me. I went through crazier shit when I was on the street. Yeah. Zeta. Hi, Liz. Be well, girl. You too, Clark. Take care of yourself. And WW2 and 1 a lot harder. Yeah, but our countries went through outbreaks. Worse than this. For real. It's just that, you know, we're smarter and we know what to do now. They should have learned. Remember those poor babies? What poor babies? You know, I'm sure there's people around that remember the scarlet fever and the polio and all, Spanish flu outbreaks. Yeah, this is toilet paper, really. I'm losing conversation here. When I was in high school, I remember these cheeseburgers but they won't cheese and they won't burger. They tasted good, but I still don't know what it was. What it was you were eating? Soy. Born with small heads from Zeta. No, I don't remember that. I'm doing good, Les. Went to store today for dog food. Came home and neighbor had left a case of canned food for my babies. Oh, she's so kind. Yeah, there's no dog food either, or cat food. Cat litter. The pet department is cleaned out. My son having a rough night, going off. Hugs and love, Les and gang. You too, Anna. Take care, hon. And prayers for your son, sweetie. Zeta, yes, some babies in Brazil whose mothers had Zika virus were born with severe brain damage. Something was affecting pregnant women about 10-20 years back. I don't even remember that. They were probably also exposed to pesticides. And it says we have plenty of dog food. Welcome back, Amy. Anna, praying nice. Clark said there's still dog food on shelves here. I had 2 bags and got 2 more. They got to eat. Yeah, they do have to eat. There ain't nothing here. It's wiped. It's wiped out. There's no pet food. Sorry about the autocorrect. It's okay. Oh, my hands are killing me. I stocked up kitty food and litter. Good. Good. I took in a cat this summer who turned out to be pregnant. She gave birth to 6 beautiful kittens. I kept 2 of them. Aww. I get my cat food from the vet. I wonder if they'll take it out to my car for me. Yeah, I wonder. My parents, when they had Casey, would buy their dog food from the vet. I got 30 pounds of rice and 4 bags of carrots. I prepared for them to make their din appealing at times. I got 2 bags of kitty litter, mainly because I had a gift card. Awesome. I wonder if the mom now lives with a friend of ours whose cat burned up in a fire this past summer. They love each other. Ooh. Anna said they have plenty of Snoops. As long as you have plenty of Snoopies, you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright if you have plenty of Snoopies. I didn't mean no wonder. I meant the cat lives with the lady you at the house fire. Oh my god, that is not warm enough. Oh, I gotta check the temperature. For real. Oh, it does not feel 72 in here. What's the temperature? My phone is actually charged right now. If you can believe that bullshit. I gotta check the temperature because that's something from Reddit. Why do I constantly gotta hook to my thingy? Alright, what's my temperature now? Damn, it's only saying 44. Shit, I felt warmer than this when it was 37. I have to get her a bag of cat food tomorrow for my baby that lives with her. She is disabled and almost burned up in the house fire. Oh, okay. I watched a doc on North Korea yesterday, and they've been living like this for years. My house was 69, had to turn on the heat. Yeah, this doesn't feel warm at all. Usually I feel nice and toasty, but oh, I'm freezing. My hands are cold. I've had AC heat on and off for 2 weeks now. I haven't had to turn the AC on, but damn. Just don't feel warm at all. I wonder if I'm getting sick. Makes me wonder. Ooh. You know, I went through, cleaned up the kitchen and everything last night. You can't even tell I did a damn thing now. Ran dishwasher, washed the dishes, cleaned off the counters, everything. It looks like a tornado hit my house. It was 86 here yesterday and today. Ooh, that'd be nice. It'd be nice and warm. Mm. So, I wonder what tomorrow's gonna bring. I'm gonna try to clean up the small hoard that I've got going while we're all stuck in the house. To me, this feels normal because, like I said, in the wintertime, I usually stick myself out in the house anyway and don't go nowhere, but we really haven't had a winter. We really haven't. It's been warm. When the temperature's going to be tomorrow, so I know what to wear. Okay. Temperature was going to be Tuesday 53 degrees, Wednesday 58 degrees and rainy, Thursday 66 degrees and rainy, Friday 70 and rainy. Jeezy cow. We're starting to warm up. Shit. Steam cleaned all the throw rugs today. Laid them on the patio and went to work. I hate throwing good shit away because as soon as you throw it away, you think, damn, I needed that shit. I do that a lot. Me too, Sugar. I've been trying to get organized. They're talking about thunderstorms where I live, says Sarah. Coping, that's the kind of thing I need to do, says Sugar. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the little germ apes in there. Aaron Eberhard, hello. I woke up and there was Zaya. I'm like, really? He looked at me and went, yeah. I went, oh god. I haven't felt right all day. Since I woke up, I really haven't. Felt great when I went to go lay down, but damn. We're going to get there, Amy. Then I'm going to get my mom and dad's house going. Hello, Aaron, my darling. I don't feel good either, Les. Yeah. Clark says my biggest client canceled for the next want to do the social detachment thing, but will still pay me, so said look for a check in the mail. Ooh, nice. Are all old people hoarders? I know my grandma was. My mom's an organized one. She didn't hoard everything. But she has a lot of shit. But at least it's organized. I think hearing about it so much is making me sick. I've been popping aspirins, says Amy. My grandma was a hoarder, jeez. And I threw up my diabetic pill fund. Jeez, thanks a lot. I'm going to start a YouTube channel called Hoarding Whores. You do that, sugar. We'll see if that channel name will even stick. I'm not getting older. And de-hoarding. I'll be the star, says Sugar. Sarah B. Iowa. How those two kids are sharing a couch, I'll never know, but they're out like a light. If I didn't love them so much, I'd sell them. I'd put them up for sale right now on the selling wall. Oh, they were up late. Oh my god, they were up late. I had to start settling them down at 11:15. But you guys are up way past your bedtime. Oh well, they're gonna be a total turd to wake up in the morning. Great, I gotta go to the doctor with two kids that are cranky. Man. I'll be like, you guys sit in the car while we go in. I'll just lock them in there. Nobody wants them. You think that's legal? I'm just wondering. Thinking out loud. Clark says, Les, I was looking at my hair today and now yours. I'm thinking we both may need a haircut. I need to wash mine. I'm supposed to be getting in the shower. Oh, too much gray, too much gray. Can anyone give me and my girlfriend ideas on medical supplies we should pick up? If you can find some cold medicine, really. You know, if you can find some. If you have allergies, pick up a pack of allergy medicine, that kind of stuff. Cough syrup. I always get a cold around the change of seasons anyway, so. Sarah, I got scouts Sunday afternoon. I wanted it cut short, and she wasn't kidding. It's what I wanted, by the way. Fun, my best friend had to have her son's stitches out today. Ooh. Bath and Body Works has closed all stores and will pay all employees during the closure. Sugar says, Robin, that's nice. It's good to see a company taking care of their people. Sarah says, wow, a soap store closed. That took some guts. Clark says, I hear that I overlooked the gray in my hair. I overlooked mine too. And Sugar, you're right. Anna says something in Tylenol. Oh, ibuprofen and Tylenol. Acetaminophen. I agree, Sugar. Anna, what happened to her son? Sugar, but there are soap store. They need to be selling soap during the vital outbreak. Drink a lot of hot drinks. If you can find Gatorade, get some Gatorade. You can buy their products online. Yeah, you can buy a lot of stuff with these stores you can actually buy online. You know. I think some people forget that. People will be at the mall knocking on the doors screaming, I need to wash my hands, I need to wash my hands. They'll say, go to Walmart, buy some soft soap. But yeah, a lot of stores, they may close their doors, but they have online. He was playing with a pocket knife, sliced his finger real bad. Jeezy cow. Yeah, no kidding. Ouch. I just clenched my hands when I read that. I love Bath and Body Works wallflowers. Those things are way too expensive though. I don't know. I like their body spray. You know, after you take a shower, you spray yourself. I like the Moonlit Path. I think it was one of them. I only shop during their sales, says Robin. That's one way to do it, folks. Cut my finger this morning with darn scissors. I was like, leave it to me. Oh man, I cut myself too. Oh, my fingers sliced that bitch. Oh god. Moonlit Path sounds very romantic, Les. It was the closest I can find to Calgon's Moonlit Evening, but Walmart stopped selling it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So, you know. But the Bath and Body Works one didn't last as long. With dealing with all my animals and scrapping, I wash my hands like all day long. They will be waterlogged soon. I change my clothing twice a day. I like to find something that smells like magnolias. I don't know what that smells like. I don't even know what Moonlit Evening or Moonlit Path that I had. Everybody just liked it on me. I'm gonna be going soon. Jeez, I'm tired. In about a month or two, I can go steal some magnolias off my neighbor's trees. That's the way to do it. You didn't hear it though, you guys. That's just between us. They are huge flowers on big trees that smell like heavier gardenia. Robin says, I love magnolias and lilacs. Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of lilacs bushes. Cause my grandma, that was my grandma's favorite. So, they only bloom once a year though, I think, the lilacs do. for a short period of time. I like lilacs as well. Clark says everything is in bloom here with all the doors open. It smells so good. Sure don't need an air freshener. Lord help me, Jesus, I'm turning into an old lady. Late April and early May in my area. Tulips and daffodils. And he says, love lilacs. They don't last long enough. Yeah, they're not in bloom very long. BBW has a lilac candle. That's to die for. Foxy. Hello. Are they serving kids lunch since schools are out? No, we gotta feed them. Sarah says depends on where you live. I know here they're not. I love me some 3-wick Bath and Body Works candles. There's one across the street. Always want to go snag some. I buy them at the big candle sales. This is Robin. There are restaurants offer a free meal to the kids as long as family is with them. Says Clark. Robin says, cause no way I'm paying $24. I got 4 of them. It takes forever to burn those things up. Fox says, I hope not. That's the parents' responsibility, not the taxpayers. Anna says, Bath and Body Works is a problem. First of all, why is Bath and Body Works a problem? And secondly, that's a little selfish, Foxy. Honestly. I would want to make sure the kids were fed. You know? And it's already taken out of the school budget. Taxpayers are already paying for that food. It's already taken out of the budget. You know? And some kids, that was their meals. Depending on where you're at. But I get a migraine when I walk in their stores. I was burning strawberry watermelon in my room today. A restaurant in my area will give sack lunches to kids, and we're planning to do that during the spring break anyway. Yeah, it's too much all at once. Same for me at perfume stores. Clark says because it may be the right thing to do to help some through this. And it's to spend way too much money there, have a credit card. Sugar says strawberry watermelon smells like summer. Sarah said, I said this here before, but they had to stop the weekend backpack program in my old town because the food wasn't being eaten by the kids. Oh, that's a shame. But that's a nice. Clark says, you got that, Les. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be their only meal at school. But if the lunches for the breakfast and lunches for the kids are already taken out of the budget, then what's the problem with still feeding them? No, were the backpacks returned on Monday because the parents traded them for drugs, usually meth. Jeezy, cow, you gotta be kidding me. Makes me really sad to hear that some kids only eat at school. Exactly. Plus, right now, ain't that the truth, sugar? Plus, right now, parents can't get to the stores. I mean, they can get to the stores, there's nothing there. So if the school already has it and it's already in the budget, feed the kids. The sack lunches are paid for by private donations. I wish I was kidding about that. It's ridiculous as much food as we throw away in this country. Exactly. But right now, if there's programs and it's already taken out of the budget, and if a parent can't get anything at the store, like we're having a hard time, then feed the kids. Literally, feed the kids. When I was in grade school, there was a breakfast serves at no charge too, so that was over 60 years ago. I never had to worry about that. You know, but like right now, but like with my grandkids, they pack their lunches. They don't eat at school. They have their lunches packed. But still, there are some food trucks that go to packs and libraries during the summer. Some are kids only. All are free for kids, and others serve adults for a suggested donation. Oh, we was Poe. I got free lunches for a couple of years. Me too, sugar, says Robin. Parks, not packs. Okay. Had the white tickets. Sickerdoodle, they have that here. School program to feed the kiddos. Just started last year, so kids will get meals during all of this. Awesome. My high school had homemade yeast rolls, all I ate for 3 years. Clark says, God, go to a dumpster around these food places and it's terrible what's tossed out. Krispy Kreme donuts is pathetic. Hashtag not too proud. Amy says, President Dumbass wants to cut SNAP to next month. Great. Not. Why would he want to do that? Robin says, I lived in low income housing. Why in this time would they cut SNAP? Why would they cut food stamps? I mean, really? I was recently at a gas station near my house and they were throwing out boxes of frozen pizzas, although I think they had thawed by accident. Chick says, we are still go, thank God we have enough. I hope you don't do that. Jericho's because can. He's been planning on it. Or have work requirements. Okay. He will not starve, no. When I was in school, we had only one meal, lunch. We brought snacks from home. Dinner was on the parents, as it should be. If people can't afford to feed the kids, they shouldn't have them. There's not as long as we have KFC. Alright, Foxy. I am really biting my tongue, but I am going to say this to you. If the lunches, like I said, are already paid for, what is the harm in those kids getting their lunches? Because right now, in case you haven't fucking noticed, there is nothing in stores. Not in my area. There is nothing there. So that might be the only meal that kid might get. So, if you don't agree with how we all think, I understand that. But you gotta think of the bigger picture. My taxes pay for that. And if my taxes pay for that, and it's already paid for, I say feed the kids. Because there is nothing at the fucking grocery stores. So, you're welcome, Clark.